Hi guys, you've really liked these sort of concentration build videos I've been doing, so I've decided to put another one together today. So this is an Inscription one, and it's looking quite good at the moment. And now I've done this Inscription one mostly because we've got the Mythic raid coming this week. So today we are looking at crafting vantus runes, and I decided to go with this one next because when I looked at the amount of these available, there is not a lot on the auction house. In the US, there is less than 500 of these on the auction house across the entire US region, which isn't a lot going into Mythic Week. Now, that won't be all there is. People will have more in their banks, but that seems like a really low number going into a Mythic Week. So like I said, less than 500 of these. And as you can see on screen, at the moment, CraftSim saying I'm getting sort of nearly 8,000 gold profit every time I use my concentration to make one of these. That's really good. And once again, this is going to be a super simple setup. So we only need 50 inscription skill, which is like sort of like really nice. So as usual, I've got the footage running in the background where to get all the inscription treasures, so you know how to do that. A lot of you have been asking questions about, can you set this up on sort of level 70 characters? Yes, that's completely what it's designed for. You don't have to do any leveling. You can just do this on any level 70 character. Just run around, collect the treasures. As well as the treasures, of course, you do need to buy the 10 more knowledge points. Now, as far as leveling is concerned, you do need to get first time craft bonuses on this if you can. It's not super strict. It's not super strict because the amount of knowledge you actually need to put the basic build together is quite low. But any extra knowledge points really do benefit in this build because they're going to go into the multi-craft tree, which is obviously going to increase the amount of gold you're getting per every crafted concentration, okay? If there's first time crafts you cannot afford to do, then that's fine. But it's only cost me about 40,000 gold to set this up, and that's including the cost of the tools. Like with the previous builds, you need to have a multi-craft tool, and you need to get your other uncommon profession gear as well. If the profession tools are expensive on your server, you shouldn't be paying a lot at this time in the expansion. So just go to a high population server and transfer them over with your warband bank. That's what I had to do here because this character was on a low population server. Once you get to 25 skill, the first tree you can unlock is Pursuit of Knowledge. That's the one on the far left. Now carry on leveling. Like I said, craft everything once. Once you don't have anything else to craft for first time crafts, then you can craft your Treatise of Inscription. Now every time you craft this, you have a chance to learn other recipes, but it's very RNG. So if you learn more recipes, then you can craft those in the process. But you can also make use of these. So say you've got a herba miner and you learn the mining and herbalism treatise, then you can get your mining and herbalism character to send work orders to this character for those treatises. So then you're actually making use of what you're crafting, and it's not really costing you anything then. And that will save you some gold in this process, because once you don't have any more first time crafts, then you will be crafting treatises all the way to 50 skill. And if you do learn any new ones in the process, like I do here, you want to craft those because you want the first time bonuses for knowledge from doing that. Now, once you are at 50 skill, then this is how you need to allocate your knowledge points. So you're going for a 0, 15, 25 into vantus runes, exactly like you can see here. Now, from this, with your 50 inscription skill, along with your uncommon profession tools, you should be able to craft vantus runes at rank 2 using rank 2 materials. So this means that when you use your concentration, that is going to go up to rank 3, and that's when you're going to get your profit. As you can see at the moment, this is about 8,000 gold profit each time at the moment. So hopefully you can craft 2 of these straight away, get 16,000 gold profit, and hopefully claw back a lot of that. Now, as usual, this is US region prices. So on the EU, the profit margins will be thinner, but also the setup cost is going to be a lot lower on the EU as well. Now, everything I've said so far has been pretty positive. My only concern is more about next season rather than this season. Now, the demand for vantus runes will go down during the season, but that's the same with everything. My concern is that if the vantus rune pattern for next season is really difficult to get, then you are screwed basically. Now, a lot of the time, if it comes from rep, or if it comes from like a zone drop from treasures or something like that, then that'd be fine, that'd be dead easy. If it's a bind on pickup drop from a boss in the raid in the next tier, then yeah, you've got no chance of being able to use it on these concentration knots. So that is my only concern with this build. But we don't know. At the moment, I mean, it looks fine. Looks like it's a really solid way to make some gold. This one is slightly more expensive than the two I've done so far to set up. But like I said, at the moment, it looks good. Hopefully you can run it. I wouldn't go absolutely crazy putting this on like 40 or 50 alts or anything like that. But it is looking like reasonably good at the moment, especially as we're heading into sort of a Mythic week when hopefully these should sell pretty well. So I hope that helps. I think we'll have more of these coming. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.